I was abused as a child.
I just realized I was raped.
I really didn't know what was happening.
I was sexually abused by my uncle.
My own father did it.
It's horrible when your parents are worried about your
relative.
It's not my fault. All my relationships have been affected.
I'm a woman in my late 30s. I've been married for 10 years. My marriage has still not been consummated. I have a fairly good marriage. That adds to the feeling that, but why? Why is it that in such an important, fundamental aspect, things are not working out? You start wondering, how come he's not making an initiative? Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with me? Is he having an affair? Am I not attractive enough for him? Over a period of time, all these questions in your head makes you lose your willpower. And it's a vicious cycle. When you lose your willpower, your self-esteem goes down. When your self-esteem goes down, you lose your willpower. It's not an exaggeration to say that motherhood is part of making you what you are as a woman. And then you're missing out on that. To put it bluntly, you feel totally screwed up. You feel like shit. The logical question is, if you're going through all that, why not seek a solution? You realize that this is so strange, this is so bizarre. How do I even go and tell a therapist? There was one counselor who told me, you ought to consider yourself so lucky that your partner didn't leave you. When I went to a therapist who finally just lent a patient ear without judging me, he also told me that I had this condition called vaginismus. There is still a communication gap between my husband and myself. But somewhere we have both been caught in this whole cycle of procrastination. The sex drive is something very strong. No matter how much you might quell it, it just crops up. And then you want to tell yourself, forget morality, forget conventional social norms. Why don't I just seek it outside? Sometimes it's also funny. You're meeting your friends after a long time, and we women tend to discuss our intimate details of our life. There's this friend who goes like, you know what, I think I'm rediscovering it all. My husband and I are at it like 3 times a day. Someone else says, oh, you know what, I'm like over and done with it. I've had enough. And I'm sitting there pretending like, yeah, I know it all. I know what you're going through, but I know deep down that it's all such a big lie. You laugh about it, but then again, you ask yourself, shit, what am I doing?